The final vote tally for Singapore's presidential election is in after the counting of overseas ballots today. And President-elect Dr. Tony Tan's share of the vote has gone up very slightly to 35.2% of total votes cast. The overseas voting pattern proved similar to the one at home.
Ballot boxes from all 9 overseas voting stations were unsealed for counting at the People's Association headquarters. The count took place 1 day later than scheduled because of Hurricane Irene delaying the transport of votes cast in New York back to Singapore. Almost 3,400 Singaporeans cast their votes overseas. Dr. Tony Tan took 38.7% of the overseas votes, while Dr. Tan Cheng Bock 35.3%. Both garnered a slightly higher percentage of votes overseas than locally. The other 2 candidates saw a lower percentage of votes received overseas compared to the local count. Mr Tan Jee Say received 21.2% and Mr Tan Kin Lian 4.9%. With the inclusion of overseas votes, the vote share of the candidates remained largely unchanged. Although overseas votes have no impact on the outcome of the election, both Dr. Tony Tan and Dr. Tan Cheng Bock turned up to witness the counting.
Greatly appreciate our overseas Singaporeans' participation and support in these presidential elections. Our overseas Singaporeans are a great asset for Singapore, and we are very proud of them.
Tony is ahead of me, not many, about 113 votes. So actually I'm quite happy because I thought overseas votes, my side, will be a bit low. Surprisingly, I'm quite good.
Observers say the results show that all 4 candidates appealed in the same way to both local and overseas Singaporeans.